This story begins on the day of two weddings. My elder sister was to marry the mighty general of the celestial army, praised as the god of war, and I was promised to a demon exiled to the underworld, a fallen beast once feared by all, now reduced to chains and silence. They called it a curse, a disgrace to the family, but to me, it was fate, because I loved him. I had loved him long before the marriage was arranged. Years ago, I was still a low-ranking sky maiden assigned to guard the border of the mortal realm. One night, I stumbled into the forbidden woods of the south. I was attacked by a rogue beast, and just when I thought I would die, he appeared. He emerged from the shadows, bloody, shackled, breathing heavily. His eyes were crimson, his voice deep and broken. "Are you afraid of me?" he asked. I was shivering, but I shook my head. "No." He blinked as if surprised. That night, he saved me, and I kept returning. Every few days, I'd sneak past the celestial patrols and go back to those woods. I brought him food and medicine, stories. He told me his name was Juan Mo, once a high god, betrayed and cast down into the depths for discovering the truth behind the celestial emperor's lies. He was kind, lonely, and so heartbreakingly gentle with me. The world called him a monster, but I fell in love with him. When the marriage was announced, my sister to the god of war, and I to the demon, she was furious. "You should be grateful," she sneered. "He's not even allowed in heaven, and you have to live in the dark with him." But I didn't care. Beneath the daylight, in front of gods, he cultivated in silence, fought the spirits that haunted the lower realms, and swore he would rise again, not for power, but for me. Our wedding was quiet. No celestial hymns, no golden halls. Just a simple ceremony beneath the withered trees of the underworld. He made me a crown of bones and crystals and placed it on my head with trembling fingers. "You deserve better," he whispered. "I only want you," I said. As days passed, he trained harder than anyone. "Someday," he promised, "I will marry you again." I smiled. I believed him. Meanwhile, my sister's fairy tale crumbled. The god of war was slain during a celestial siege. She was made a widow of honor and forced to live in seclusion. But loneliness corroded her pride. She began consorting with a heavenly guard, and when they were discovered, the heavens did not forgive. She was stripped of her title, her beauty sealed, and cast into the cold palace for eternity. 5 years passed. Then one day, the skies trembled. He returned, Juan Mo no longer a demon, but a true god reborn. Not through the celestial gate, but by mastering the divine path on his own, eyes clear like starlight. He came to the celestial court in silver armor. "I have returned not to wage war," he said. "I wore a robe of starlight and gold. The clouds beneath our feet, the gods watching above." But to ask for her hand again, there was silence. His hand outstretched. And then the emperor, forced by public praise and the laws of balance, granted us a second wedding. They now saw destiny fulfilled. This time, love could rewrite the stars. He whispered, "And now I keep it." I realized, now as bride. He stood waiting for me. I made a promise. The halls that once rejected him now echoed with our vows. Where they once saw a cursed union, don't forget to like, follow, and comment below what kind of love story you'd like next. And as he kissed me beneath the heavenly bells, even in a world ruled by fate, he was once a demon, now a god. I was once forgotten. They said we were doomed, but we became legend. If you like this story, don't forget to like, follow, and comment below what kind of love story you'd like next.